Alright, getting started today. I'm going to point out a couple of things that I noticed that I kind of hope they change in the future. It's mostly UI things. Like, namely, if you look at the biomass burner, it says burning fuel, burning 1 every 9 seconds, which translates to, 6.67 per minute. But this doesn't change based on your power needs. I actually timed this with a stopwatch. And right now, this was burning things on average around 18 seconds when it was saying 9. So it kind of isn't entirely accurate on that, so it'd be nice if they do change that UI to reflect that. I mean, they might have plans for it, or might not be important just because it's not like you're really habitually coming back and checking this all the time. Also, I went and built 2 things that everyone needs in Satisfactory. The MAM for researching, which is, you get all your alien stuff, research different things. It's also where you get, Caterium research and everything kind of extraneous like that. I've only gone to the power slug so far, researched overclock production, built an equipment workshop, which is where, you build more Xeno zappers, portable miners, object scanners, beacons, and chainsaws, which I already built a chainsaw. Because this is the power our Biomass, Harvester 2000. Which makes, just getting biomass in general super easier. Okay, that did not thing. I was trying to tend to show its cone, but that stuff was out of its cone. That stuff was in it, though. It has a pretty good wide cone, though. Alright, the next thing, let's see what we can do about our power usage right now. Our average power consumption is around, 40, between 40 50, so go up 60. We're kind of bouncing around there. Either way, we got this, which is only consuming 30 ore. This is operating 120. As you can see right now, it's using 5 megawatts of power. Let's take 120, we'll take it down to 30. And it goes down to 0.5 megawatts. Makes it also more consistently used material. Right now, you're using 30 ingots, you're using 30 ore, would take you down to 30 as well. And then, like that, I've gone from, basically intermittently spiking 10 megawatts to just consistently using 1 megawatt from those overall. We can also change some more stuff on that. This uses 10 rods, make 40. This produces 15 rods. Take that down to 10. And we lose almost half of it. I took its clock speed down by 33% roughly. And we nearly lost, 50% of the power usage. That's what I mean by it being more efficient to underclock machinery. It just, you have to, if you want to, like I said, maintain the same amount of production speed from the last video, you have to build more machineries and use a larger physical footprint, but it does, consume less power, and it's more efficient to do it that way if you really, really want. But like I said also in that video, once you get to coal and fuel, you're really more just concerned about balancing ratios as opposed to, power. Alright, what's my power doing now at the moment? Consuming wise, we're utilizing 50 straight. So we kind of got rid of some of these random spikes from happening, and basically, for the moment, balanced our power usage and made it more even and predictable, which is always handy because if you don't know, because otherwise you have to build your capacity with the spikes in mind. So if your production spikes up, you don't have the capacity, then you trip. And then you have to, build more generators just to deal with that spike. Whereupon you might be able to get by if you just have all your factories producing at what they need to be producing instead of just spiking to full power every 2 seconds. Okay, and we need to get some solid biofuel production going. Since that is one thing, because with researching the chainsaw, you end up researching obstacle clearing and gives you solid biofuel. So let's get that going here. Alright, I got these built. I'm gonna be able to do 30 leaves per minute right now. I mean, 60 wood per minute, 300 biomass output. I mean, put that up at the 60 just so this remains balanced, so to speak. Where we now have basic biomass, well, basic solid fuel production. Which these are gonna end up producing more later on, but you know, we gotta try to keep everything going solid. But yes. Make that nice round biofuel. I was gonna say biomass, but it's like a solid biofuel. Which is the most efficient fuel I can put into my biomass generators right now. And now I need to complete the part assembly milestone so we can start automated production of rotors and reinforced iron plating crap. Since then I can get more logistics and upgrade things like this concrete belt here to provide these with 120 concrete and make several constructors to take advantage of that. Part assembly, launch, hammer. Alright, I built a couple of frames because I'm gonna need a couple of those in a second, because the other nice thing about the starting site that I did not show last thing, I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's lots of starting areas that are like this, is we have a crashed pod right here. Like I said, that's a lot of starting sites. These things are everywhere in the game map, so chances are you're oftentimes within like 50 meters of one. Just may not be in sight or hidden. There's like 2-0. Oh, I thought I stabbed you first. Reaction time is bad. I got some reinforced plate over here. Wire, whatnot. Frame, open it. When you open these, you get the delightful hard drives. Which delightful hard drives?
Hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Thank you, I was getting to that, you know, lovely computer, but yeah, you get alternate recipes for everything you have. And fortunately, it helps with like the randomization, because they're all random. None of the sites, none of the specific drop pods have a specific recipe, it's all random. So, you know, it's just a roll of the frickin' dice. I have no clue if it's based on when the game was made, you know, the seed of the game or anything like that, or if it's as random when you do it. I'm tempted to find out, but let's stick that in scan. Takes 10 minutes to research. I'm hoping that it'll be nice and generous and give me the basic, you know, stitched reinforced plate, because that would be delightful. Alright, but we also need to get some stuff going for, thingamajiggers. Let's start with making some rotors. Which will increase our power consumption rather dramatically. You're gonna make iron rods. Rods. Rods, but you can, we'll take them down. Since they're each going into their own screw factory. Yeah, and when you start building big factories, don't try to cart screws all around. Just build the machinery to build the screws on site, because it expands too much, you know, on the terms of items per belt, so it's easier just to build them on site, move the base materials to it, build it there, then move that material into the machine that needs it. Alright, so alright, can you fit there? There we go. That's some good old spaghetti-o there. Alright, let's get this over there. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, let's do it. Can you reach? There we go. There we go. Rotors assembled. Let's see if we short out shit. That won't change until it actually gets, you know, parts. And here come the screws. Which they're gonna get slightly backed up for now until I get upgraded logistics. That's right, we're starting to get things going here. All of the damn screws are right now got rotor production beginning. It's a beautiful little rotor. And is the ma'am done yet? Oh my god, my timing is awesome. Stitched iron plate, that's what I want for this shit. Bolted iron plate, no. I mean, that's fast production rate, but it uses screws. How many screws does that use? 50? 15? Oh my god, that's like probably like 500 screws a minute. We'll go with stitched iron plate because it's a nice efficient recipe in terms of remove screws. Which will let us upgrade all of our other shit. I'm not sure why I was going to build a merger to merge into the merger. I really do not know what went through my brain at that moment. 18.75 iron plate. 37.5. 37.5. $18.75 from each constructor. Yeah, if you hit the N key, bring up this little quick search thing, which also you can use for math. Get 18.75. 18.75. 18.75. 18.75. The belt is too long. How dare it? How dare it? I define myself by this tower at the moment. I mean, this is not an efficient thing to be making right here, but whatever. Stack them all up. Alright, that's the assemblers going for my stuff, you know? We got everything kind of stockpiling in a nice little area. Okay. And we're building it up nice and good. I need to go... Now I need to, you know, build up my plating and rotors, and I need to also go out and get biofuel for my bioplant facilities there. So that's going to be the end of this little bit here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one down the line. Bye for now.